Okay, good evening. And welcome to the National Honor Society Senior Recognition Ceremony of 2021. My name is Jennifer Youngins, and I'm one of the National Honor Society advisors.
My name is Mallory Yorman, and I am also a National Honor Society advisor. We would like to welcome you and thank you for being here on this momentous occasion.
First, we would like to introduce and thank the members of our Board of Education. Mr. Richard Del Maro, Superintendent of Schools. We'd like to thank our Board of Education members as well, and tonight we have Mr. John Perino and Ms. Nicole Usen. We would also like to recognize our administration team here at Middletown High School, because without them, none of this would be possible as well. Ms. Tracy Sorrentino, our principal. Ms. Lauren Durr, the associate principal. Mr. William Donahue, humanities instructional leader. Mr. Norval Connell, STEM instructional leader. And all of our house deans, including Ms. Acevedo, who's here with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Before we have our president, Ms. Kyla Diggs, take over the ceremony, we would like to take a brief minute to acknowledge our outstanding members. In spite of the challenges that this past year presented, they worked tirelessly to support and help our community, collectively volunteering over 560 hours.
As always, it will be bittersweet to see them graduate, but we are confident that they will continue this dedication to service beyond high school. We would now like to call our president, Kyla Diggs, to begin the official ceremony.
The Senior Recognition Ceremony of the Middletown Honor Society is now called to order. Tonight, we will recognize our senior members of the Middletown National Honor Society. On behalf of our members, I welcome you all and thank you for being here for this special evening. Parents, teachers, and invited guests, please stand and welcome the graduating class of 2021. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the ROTC and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Our first address tonight will be from our Superintendent, Richard Del Moro.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, community members, Board of Education members, and of course, all of the administration and teachers that make this all possible. And on behalf of the school district, it's my honor to be here this evening to talk to you just briefly, because I addressed all of the recipients to this very prestigious honor society a couple of months ago when you were inducted. And I know tonight is a recognition in a formal sense of that. But I'd like to just say to all of you who are members of the National Honor Society, that you've worked hard, you've accomplished, and these type of awards and recognitions are a way in which we demonstrate publicly for what you have accomplished and what you've done. But remember this, it's not possible to think about where you are without who have supported you, guided you, loved you, and perhaps at some times maybe grounded you because of issues that needed to be guided. You need to be very thankful of your parents, family members who have supported you throughout not only this very difficult 18, 17 months, but throughout your school career. So let's really give it up for them. It's interesting that within a few days and weeks, you will no longer be considered students of the Middletown school system, and you'll be more fondly known as alumni. But I'd like to say that, more importantly, you will be ambassadors of this school district forever. Your accomplishments and your deeds here are one way of indicating the examples that were provided you, the opportunities that were provided for you, the authentic learning opportunities to make your experiences very, very wholesome and robust, that for whatever you do beyond graduation night, you will always be honored here and also in your community. One of the things that I would just like to leave you with is that in terms of the pillars of leadership, does it really mean to be the person that makes all the decisions? Or does it mean of honoring those who are working with you by having them want to follow your leadership in a positive way? Scholarship, does it really mean receiving only 90s and 100s all the time? Perhaps it's a goal, but it also talks about persistence and striving for excellence and having a positive goal. Citizenship, does it mean only helping others? That's certainly a very, very important part of what we do here in our school district and you as forerunners in terms of service to the community. So the fact that we have these pillars here become very innate, integral part of who you are, and you've been very exemplary in achieving that goal. Remember, you are the best of the best, and we wish you good fortune and good luck in whatever your endeavors may be beyond graduation. Many of you will be going on to traditional education, whether it's 2-year, 4-year, technical educations, or working into the workforce. And whatever you decide to do, remember this one thing I leave with you. Do not forget about your contributions to the community. Leave the community better placed than you found it. Thank you for allowing me this few moments with you.
Mr. Del Moro. Our second address tonight will be from our principal, Ms. Tracy Sorrentino.
Good evening. This marks my official season of crying. Just want everyone to know. This is the point in the year where it hits home. And as Mr. Del Moro, who did a rockin' it job, by the way, on your address, I want to say it hit me. It's your time. It's your time to go out and make your mark. It's your time to go out and make your way. We've done it. Your teachers have done an outstanding job. Your parents have done it amazingly, almost perfect. And as your principal, I am very proud of the young men and women that you're becoming. We're happy and proud, but yet we'll miss you. We will. It is your time, though. With the grace and the spirit that you've approached your 4 years with us, approach the world. Run at it, embrace it, change it, make it better. That is your mission and your responsibility. And you're ready. Don't waste time, but enjoy the ride. You've earned it. So, enjoy the next few weeks with us. We will definitely enjoy them and take a great deal of pride and pleasure in hearing about all the wonderful things you're doing in the years to come. Best wishes, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of your life. Good evening.
Thank you, Ms. Sorrentino. Our keynote address will be delivered by Ms. Mallory Yorman, Global Studies teacher and National Honor Society co-advisor.
Good evening. I'm flattered to be selected to give this speech by such a prestigious group of Middletown High School graduates. It has been an honor to have worked with all of you this past year. But since I taught most of you as freshmen, I would like to address you first. I started to prepare this speech by looking through old class calendars and asking many of you about memories from my class. And I realized we did a lot. I had you do a lot, lots of projects, lots of stuff. Thanks, parents, sorry. But I do want to clarify one thing. That first night's homework was one paragraph on why we study history. In some ways, I'm glad that several of you now think that it is a 2-page essay that grows in length with every year, but I'm glad that you're proud of how hard you worked. Let's start with geography. Anybody still have their globe? Yeah, I still have some in the back of my classroom too. You can come visit them. Can you at least remember the difference or the spatial relationship between the continents and geographic features? Do you remember how we talked about geography helping and hindering cultural diffusion? Can you find the Mediterranean Sea? We talked about the Mediterranean Sea a lot and enduring issues. Has anybody figured that out yet? Keep me posted. Anyway, map quizzes. Who remembers listening to terrible YouTube videos that we would laugh at because they were so bad they were good? Endless Quizlets. Takes, retakes, labeling, relabeling. I hope because of Miss Hajduk you can still find the Ukraine. Yes? Maybe you know the capital is Kiev. How about our belief system unit? That was my favorite. I always love watching you huddle around the table of artifacts. You're all trying to secretly cheat off one another because I won't let you talk. What about those personal codes of behavior? You remember how we talked about how are you going to live your life? Did anybody put it in their sock drawer? Anybody still have it up on their wall? Go look tonight. Projects. I considered showing you a few throwback clips from the book project commercials or the Age of Reason raps. But I decided that the memory of seeing your cats in costume, watching you dance in the Bahamas, and hearing about pizza parties to get them done was more precious. Next year, I will proudly display your Taj Mahals, your heliocentric universes, and your Parthenons in my COVID, hopefully free classroom. Daddy's Donuts always knew when something was going on in Global 9. I always make my honors class calendars in purple because in ancient times, purple dye was very expensive and reserved for royalty. I do truly love all of my students, but I have a special bond with my honors classes. No late work, high expectations. You not only survived, you thrived. You are my royalty. To those of you that were not in my classes, thank you for letting me walk down memory lane. If I ever yelled, "Stranger, danger!" and probably not so kindly asked you to leave my room, please accept my apologies. We create a family, and I pride myself in making sure that the opinions shared and jokes created stay within our safe place. I have enjoyed working with each and every one of you through the National Honor Society. Your creativity truly impresses me. So has your ability to write emails. You write emails with questions. You write emails about volunteer hours. You email me about projects. You email me to clarify the email that you previously sent. Miss Youngins, we're going to work on that system next year. All jokes aside, you have brought me such joy. I wish that you could have seen the teachers and students smile when they received the encouragement cards that you so carefully crafted, or how the teachers stopped to search for their names on the Teacher Appreciation Week posters. Your videos about mental health and reassurance were insightful and passionate. You genuinely care about others. I loved watching you read your kindergarten stories. You made hand puppets and did silly voices. You're charismatic and willing to get outside of your comfort zone. I would have calculated, how many miles do you think we walked for charity as a group? I stopped counting at about 500. Did you know that Miss Melanie Layton from the American Heart Association praises Middletown High School's National Honor Society every time we speak? Not only did almost all of you learn hand CPR, but you raised almost $1,500 for Finn's mission. As I look at you tonight, I see future doctors, lawyers, and engineers, maybe even some teachers. I see young people with kind hearts, big ambitions, and passion to change the world. But more important is what I feel. I feel extreme pride. You have changed me. I've watched you play sports. I've seen lacrosse and tennis, to name a few. I've watched you perform in shows. I've written many college letters of recommendation. And I've spent hours at lunch enjoying your life stories. Not all students are so willing to be open with their teachers. So I thank you. I thank you on behalf of my current and my future students, because your love and passion is contagious. It's what drives me. I continue to face each day with a funny story, a drawer full of chocolate, and a crazy new project. and an open door policy because you have shown me the joy of sharing my heart with my students. Don't tell Jacob and Molly, but you're my kids too. To end, I want to remind you that you have served as members of the National Honor Society. No matter where your path leads, never forget that you were chosen for your character, leadership, scholarship, and service. You will do great things. My only advice is that when things get hard, keep going. You can do it. Do you believe in you? I believe in you, and I am forever your cheerleader. May you think positive, may you speak kind, and may you feel loved.
Thank you, Ms. Yorman. Membership in the Middletown chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. I would like to call forward Vincent Lamb to review our first ideal, character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each of us our individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and when developed grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, striving daily to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
I now call forward Raghav Chowdhury, who will review our second ideal, scholarship.
A scholarship means a commitment to learning. It goes beyond formal education to the quest for knowledge, for the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Knowledge is one great element in life, and it can only be acquired through diligence and effort. Education is therefore a never-ending endeavor. We continue to learn and develop throughout our lives. Learning helps us understand the past and illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
I now call forward Gagandeep Kaur, who will review our third ideal, leadership.
Leaders are exerts who a wholesome influence on the school in taking the initiative in school and class activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice and the willingness to yield one's personal interest for interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus, to lead is a significant charge to each of our members. Thank you.
I now call forward Jacob Eisentraut, who will review our fourth ideal, service.
service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's no work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
During the 2020 to 2021 school year, we have performed at several events, such as the Health and Wellness Initiative, Read Aloud, the American Heart Association, virtual tutoring, Middletown Corner Cleanup, charity miles, and personal choice projects. At this time, we will call each member onto the stage to receive their National Honor Society certificate and the stole that they will wear at graduation. These represent their commitment to the ideals of the National Honor Society. In addition, we will acknowledge their inspiring teachers or special guests that have guided them through their academic careers and celebrate their post-graduation plans.
Zoe Faith Caraballo Bobea. Zoe Faith will be attending Dartmouth College, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Mrs. Wilkin and Miss Whaley Williams. Gaetano Carrillo Lockwood. Gaetano will be attending SUNY Orange, and his inspiring teachers and special guests are Mr. Fallensby and Mrs. Mendola. Raghav Chowdhury. Raghav will be attending the University of Rochester, and his inspiring teachers and special guests are Mr. Pollock and Miss Babin. Cheyenne Clark. Cheyenne will be attending SUNY SUNY Orange, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Mr. Pollock and Mr. Hipsman. Kellyanne Cleary. Kellyanne will be attending SUNY Buffalo, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Miss Brunel and Mr. Johansson. Fernando Corano Garcia. Fernando will be attending Rochester Institute of Technology, and his inspiring teachers and special guests are Mr. Fallensby and Mr. Pollock. Kyla Diggs. Kyla will be attending SUNY Cortland, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Miss Chalusian and Mrs. Hajduk. Felice Dong. Felice will be attending Yale College, and her inspiring teachers / special guests are Miss Yorman and Miss Urbina Medina. Jacob Eisentraut. Jacob will be attending Ithaca College, and his inspiring teachers and special guests are Miss Mita and Miss Gugliotta. Shaylin English. Shaylin will be attending the University of South Carolina, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Commander Wall and Master Sergeant Willard. Christian Froberg. Christian will be attending Pace University, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Ms. Schussler and Mr. Schofield. Alicia Furman. Alicia will be attending Spelman College, and her inspiring teachers and special guests are Mr. Pollock and Ms. Babin. Emily Gonzalez. Emily will be attending SUNY New Paltz, and her special guests and teachers are Ms. Berg and Mrs. Tinzarowski.
Manuel Gonzalez. Manuel is going to finish Stony Brook University. Her aspiring teachers are Ms. Brunel and Mr. Hayner. Congratulations. Haris Gowers. Haris is going to University of Hartford. Her inspiring teachers are Ms. Thomas and Mr. Sitzer. Luis Hernandez. Luis is going to SUNY Binghamton. His inspiring teachers are Ms. Brunel and Ms. Babin. Jennifer Javier. Jennifer is going to SUNY Binghamton. Her inspiring teachers are Ms. Illingworth and Mrs. Dzisnowski. Gagandeep Kaur. Gagandeep is going to Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Science. Her inspiring teachers are Ms. Dzisnowski and Ms. Dowdy. Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine is going to Vassar College. Her inspiring teachers are Mrs. Sears and Mrs. Bobel. Vincent Lamb. Vincent is going to SUNY Binghamton. His inspiring teachers are Mr. Godfrey and Mr. Woodward. Perlita Lenta Ramirez. Perlita is going to Mount St. Mary College. Her inspiring teachers, special guests are Master Sergeant Willard and Commander Wall. Miranda Leon. Miranda is going to SUNY New Paltz. Her inspiring teachers are Mr. Geher and Mrs. Manina. Ashley Lupien Reyes. Ashley is going to SUNY New Paltz. Her inspiring teachers are Mrs. Brunel and Ms. Heideck. Isabella Matos. Isabella is going to Adelphi University. Her inspiring teachers are Ms. Karabaya Bobaya and Ms. Helen. Gianna McGrath. Gianna is going to Fordham University, and her inspiring teachers are Ms. Cornell and Ms. Bennett. Sarah Carbasel.
Caitlin Melendez. She will be going to Marist College. Her inspiring teachers are Ms. Burnell and Mrs. Duzaminski. Arcadius Mercado. He will be going to New York University, and the inspiring teachers are Ms. Hajduk and Mrs. Medina. Ms. Medina. Melanie Montano. She will be going to SUNY New Paltz, and the inspiring teachers are Mrs. Moland and Mrs. Fever. Efren Narvaz. The inspiring teachers are Mr. Fonsby and Mr. Strenfeld. Kelly Navarro. She will be going to SUNY Geneseo. And then inspiring teachers are Mrs. Burnell and Mr. Olagnis. Joshua Olagny. He will be attending SUNY Buffalo, and the inspiring teachers are Ms. Hyduke and Mrs. Burnell. Gracelyn Osei Bosampam. She will be attending Cornell University. The inspiring teachers are Mr. Garritano and Mrs. Parisi. Daniel Osipov. He will be attending Baruch College, and the inspiring teachers are Mr. Sexton and Mr. K. Pollock. Samantha Ramos. Inspiring teachers are Mrs. Hyduke and Ms. Burnell. Oh, wait, no.
Garima Salcedo. She will be going to SUNY Orange, and her inspiring teachers are Mrs. Mendola and Mrs. Sears. Daniela Sanchez. Daniela will be going to the Fashion Institute of Technology, and her inspiring teachers are Miss McDonald and Mrs. Toth. Sumita Singh Janjua. Sumita is currently undecided, but her inspiring teachers are Master Sergeant Willard and Miss Kay. Naban Tariq. Naban will be attending Cooney Hunter, and his inspiring teachers are Mr. Swiester and Miss Price. Christian Tatis. Christian will be attending SUNY Orange, and his inspiring teachers are Master Sergeant Willard and Miss Illingworth. Cynthia Tuzo. Cynthia will be attending Pace University, and her inspiring teachers are Mr. Garritano and Mr. Arake. Riley Van Deen. Riley will be attending the University of New Haven, and her inspiring teachers are Miss Yorman and Mr. Rush. Andrew Vargas. Andrew will be attending John Jay College of Criminal Justice, and his inspiring teachers are Miss Babin and Miss Gugliata. Fanta Wagi. Fanta will be attending Vassar College, and her inspiring teachers are Miss Edward and Mrs. Duziminski. Michael Zazustek. Michael will be attending Mount St. Mary College, and his inspiring teachers are Mr. Johansson and Miss Yorman. Salma Zenaidi. Salma will be attending Northeastern University, and her inspiring teachers are Miss Isaac and Miss Brunel.
This concludes our senior celebration for the Middletown chapter of the National Honor Society. National Honor Society members will now lead the procession into the theater lobby. Will the graduating class of 2021 please exit?
broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.